Today, we're diving deep into the Sims 4 For Rent expansion pack, which is set to launch on the 7th of December. Now, I know a lot of you were excited to catch the developer deep dive livestream on the 2nd, but if you missed it, don't worry, I'm here to recap all the important details so you can get up to speed. The new world is called Tomarang. Tomarang is a full-size residential world with two neighborhoods, Morensong, which is the town center, and Kosapa, which is a more rural and relaxed area. There is a big, beautiful park in the middle of Tomarang with playground equipment, hopscotch, and marbles. This neighborhood also has a botanical garden, a fish market, and plenty of vendor stands in the night market. There is also a rabbit hole tiger sanctuary in The Sims 4 For Rent. Sims can visit the sanctuary or donate to it to receive pretty cool items. The sanctuary has a lot of lore and some reward items that you can get from visiting both at night and during the day. If you sneak in after hours, you can get banned from the tiger sanctuary. There's a very large swimming area in open waters, and the swimming area leads to a cave that also has a lot of lore hidden within it. Now, both of those, the Tiger Sanctuary and the cave, are rabbit holes. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the rabbit holes, but I can forgive them for adding rabbit holes because of all the lore and story that they give to us by going into them. The next thing that they covered was residential rentals. Now, residential rentals are a whole new type of lot in The Sims 4 For Rent. Unlike city living apartments, residential rentals give you more freedom to create any kind of multifamily dwelling that you want, from duplexes to townhouses to basement suites. You can even build up to 6 units per lot, and there is a cheat to allow for even more if you're feeling ambitious and if your PC can handle it. When you're building a residential rental, you'll have the option to designate rooms as part of a private unit or shared space. Shared spaces are great for encouraging interaction between your Sims, and you can even set lot challenges individually per unit. Speaking of challenges, there are a few new ones coming with The Sims 4 For Rent. The Mold Lot Challenge requires you to manage and clean up mold regularly to avoid possible death, while the Maintenance Troubles Lot Challenge adds a bit of chaos to your Sims' daily lives. And if things really go wrong, you can always hire a contractor to fix the problem. In live mode, if you designate a shared space in a residential rental, you'll see Sims living in other units leave their units to use the objects in the shared space. This is a great way to make sure that Sims can spend time with their neighbors. While playing within a unit in live mode, you will not be able to see inside any of the other units. As you can see here, this bit is completely empty because it belongs to another family than the one that is currently being controlled. If you want to visit a Sim living in a different unit, you will need to go through a load screen to access that unit. To make this less cumbersome, there's now a quick play this household interaction on units, so you don't need to go through any menus to visit another unit, just the one loading screen. Now, I know that this is really annoying to have a loading screen within one lot, but the Sims team had to do this in order to be able to work around the current limitations of the Sims 4 game engine. Now, this feature is being added to the base game as well. It is not exclusive to The Sims 4 For Rent, so even if you do not buy The Sims 4 For Rent, you will still be able to have multifamily lots. New traditional and updated traditional Southeast Asian fashion is what you're going to find in CAS in The Sims 4 For Rent. Lots of hot weather attire for the warm, balmy climate, lots of patterns and bright colors, new hairstyles, and a new beard. They've actually given the male Sims quite a bit of love, or at least a little bit more love than they normally do in this pack, which I definitely love. You'll also find within CAS in this pack plenty of comfortable, loose-fitting clothing to mix and match together. There's cast assets for male Sims, female Sims, children, toddlers, and even infants. Which, I mean, that tiger onesie is absolutely adorable, let's be honest. There's also 4 aspirations. The Fount of Tomarang Knowledge, which is in location. Seeker of Secrets, which is under Deviance. Discerning Dweller, which is under Popularity. And 5-star Property Owner, which is under Fortune. And the Sims 4 for Rent pack will add 5 cast traits. They are Cringe, Generous, Nosy, Child of the Village, and Wise, which is Elder only. Elders can gain the Wise trait when they age up, from adult to elder. Certain traits like Genius will make it more likely that an elder will acquire the Wise trait when they age up. Moving over to Build By, there are a lot of things that are going to be added to Build By. So if you're a builder or a decorator in The Sims, you're going to love this pack. We've got new natural looking hot tubs made from rocks with plants in the crevices, which I think is awesome. There's a grill, which is a reward for one of the new social events. There are new mailboxes in varying different sizes. Marbles and hopscotch. New for rent lawn signs. No shoe signs. There's new stair railings. Let's just hope that they get the stair railing bug fixed, because these stair railings are absolutely beautiful. New gates, lanterns, awnings. Everything is just in loads of bright patterns and colors, which is awesome. Those breeze blocks I absolutely love. New pressure cooker and a kettle, which are new small appliances. Sims can boil tea water in the microwave, which, no, please no. Don't do this. Even though you can do something in The Sims, doesn't mean you necessarily should. Lots of new Southeast Asian recipes are going to be included in this pack, and they all look fantastic. There's the new squat toilet, and a toddler training potty. Water heaters, air conditioners, fuse boxes, radiators. All of these objects have gameplay associated with residential rentals, but they can be placed on any lot. And they're all integrated with weather from Seasons pack. So if you've got Seasons, these things will have even more playability. There's new pool floaties, which are a reward for the new pool party social event. New kitchen counters and cupboards. Lots of new fences in many bright pastel colors. Loads of new wallpapers, also with lots of new colors and textures. New grungy decals to make any wall look damaged and worn out. New roof tiles, decorative roof pieces, and more. Seriously, there's just so much that they have added. I'm so looking forward to all of this. I am super excited to play with all of these features myself when The Sims 4 for Rent launches on December 7th. I know that was a lot to take in. I hope this recap helped you understand some of the key features of The Sims 4 for Rent. If you have any questions about the live stream or about the pack, please do leave them in the comments below. And I noticed something that totally slipped me by is that there is a new article over on the Sims, or the EA.com Sims 4 blog page. And that is the For Rent FAQ with the developers. So let's go ahead and go through this real quick while we're here. So just to reiterate, there can be 6 units in a residential rental lot. There are cheats to change the cap, and the cheat is bb.increase rental unit cap, all one word, space on or space off. And you can have a max of 99 units per save. It's not per world, it's not per lot, it's per save. Theoretically, you could have one 99 unit lot in your save in one world. That is your limit. That is all that you can have. in all of the worlds. If you have it in one world, that's it. You can't have any more. Each unit can have up to 8 Sims in the household, so standard. There will be loading screens between units, but Sims from other units will use objects in the shared spaces, as we mentioned previously. You can access units through Manage Worlds as always, but they've also added that new switch to household interaction on doors of the active residential lot, so you can switch to other units more easily within that lot. You'll still be limited to the existing build mode rules, including numbers of floors and wall heights. There are a few areas that you cannot build residential rental lots. Those are the Sulani waterfront lot, the penthouse lots, vacation worlds, and hidden lots, which are jungle adventure, bat 2, and outdoor retreat. Existing apartments in city living or eco lifestyle remain unique and separate from the residential rental lot type, though residential rentals can be placed in lots from these worlds to add more dimension and variety. So you cannot add a residential rental lot to an apartment or a penthouse in city living or eco lifestyle maps, but you can add on a regular lot that is not an apartment, you can add a residential rental trait to one of those empty lots. They've added maintenance troubles as a new lot challenge that can be placed on any other residential lot. The new maintenance events, though, can only happen on residential rentals by default. That they can only happen by default. That tells me that there is a way to turn on the maintenance events. I'm guessing maybe through a cheat or something. If I figure out what that cheat is, or if I hear about it, I will let you all know as soon as I can. Property management, you'll still be able to own businesses from other packs as well as being a property owner for residential rental lots. That's pretty cool. There are no new businesses added with The Sims 4 for rent. There is gameplay associated with the water heater, electrical panel, AC unit, and the radiators. And as I mentioned previously, they will have additional gameplay if you have seasons. They will work for all residential lots, but when used in residential rental lots, they will work for individual units if placed inside of them, or for all units if placed in shared spaces. Residential rentals cannot be combined with other businesses. The new mold death is very opt-in and easily avoidable, and no zombie outbreaks are attached to this new death type in Ghost. So despite the official trailer showing the guy that when he was dying from the mold, having a zombie-like appearance, we will not get zombie outbreaks. Darn. The closest that you can come to a zombie outbreak is Strangerville. Sorry, my friends. If Sims have the nosy trait, they will observe other Sims but will not find out any secrets on their own. So if you want them to snoop to find out secrets, you're going to have to do it yourself. The iconic Sim burglar experience intrudes our thoughts for another day, they said. Snooping and secrets are subtly different, though they can be combined with the kleptomaniac trait for some fun and interesting active gameplay. So even though we don't have burglars, if you combine the snooping trait with the klepto trait, you get pretty much a burglar, let's be honest. So there will be in the new world 2 neighborhoods, 9 lots. There's 2 20 by 15s, 3 20 by 20s, 2 30 by 20s, 1 30 by 30, and 1 40 by 30. Secrets and snooping works with any Sim on any lot, not just residential rentals. The Tiger Sanctuary in Tomarang is a rabbit hole activity, so there's just tigers as far as we know, and you won't be able to see the tigers, unfortunately. Sad, I know. However, they did mention in the live stream that there is a little animation behind the animal sanctuary, or behind the tiger sanctuary, of glowing tiger eyes, so you can kind of see them, which I think is kind of cool. And also within the Tiger Sanctuary, while you're in the rabbit hole, there will be text pop-ups similar to the Horse Ranch, Gold Mine, and the loads of other places that allows you to navigate the best choice path to earn your Sims rewards, and unlockables. Marbles is a child-specific game, but collecting them is available even after you've become an adult. So if you have an adult sim who wants to collect marbles, go right ahead and have fun. Hopscotch is designed for child sims, but can be used by older sims as well, teens on up. And the boats and tuk-tuks are just for ambience. Unfortunately, your sims cannot ride in the boats or in the tuk-tuks. Again, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a long one, I do apologize. But please, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and let me know what you are most excited about to see in the upcoming pack. Until later, my friends, happy simming. I'll see you in the next video.